This is a bit new. I'm not used to sitting in front of the camera and just speaking like this, but welcome to my YouTube channel. I've wanted to do a YouTube channel for ages and I just thought, you know what, going into 2025, new year, let's just go for it. So that's what we're doing. And then I was thinking, first video, what do I do? That feels like a lot of pressure. But I just decided that I'm going to do just a normal video of what I want my channel to look like. So my aim is for it to be a bit of like a weekly vlog. I've got quite a few nice things planned this next week. It's currently the 30th of December, so we're in that middle period between Christmas and New Year where everyone's constantly saying they don't know what day it is, they don't know what they're doing, they don't know how many days until they go back to work, they've eaten way too much food. So that is how I'm currently feeling. All I know is that New Year's Eve is tomorrow, so I thought I'd bring you along for that. We've got New Year's Eve and I'm not back to work for another week, which is such a treat. And I'm going to be like resetting the house for Christmas, then it's my husband's birthday at the end of the week. So I've got quite a few nice things coming up and I thought, you know what, this is going to be a really nice first vlog. So, welcome. Thank you very much for watching. My first ever video. So far today I've been quite productive. I've had a huge to-do list of things to get done. I've just been like tidying the house. We've got some friends staying in a couple nights, so I've been like getting the bedding ready, sofa beds ready, the air bed ready to put up for them staying, and just ticking things off. And now the next thing on my list today is to do my New Year's Eve nails. These have been my Christmas ones. They're kind of like dark red sparkly, but I want to update them for New Year's Eve. I've got a gold dress. So I bought a new gel polish actually, this gold one that looks really nice. So I'm going to go give it a go. I haven't been doing my own nails that long, so I'm still very much learning, figuring out the best way to do it. But I am getting better gradually, slowly but surely. So these ones hopefully will look good. I'm going to try go rounded instead as well. I feel like my nails have been really short and they're just about long enough now to do rounded. So let's go do my nails and I'll bring you with me. Right, I've got my nail set up ready. This is what we're working with, and then I'll bring the lamp up for once I've finished using the drill and I've prepared them all. So let's get going. Right, I've finished my nails. What do we think? I'm actually really happy with these. I feel like I am getting better at doing my own nails. It's the cuticles that's the hard part, but I'm slowly but surely getting there. Anyway, next on the list is to make the bed properly and have my everything shower. Although I don't actually need to wash my hair because I am planning on doing like an updo tomorrow. So I think having greasy hair will work better because it won't be like as smooth and slippy, you know. So my everything shower minus washing my hair. So not really an everything shower. Basically just a shower and shaving my legs. And then I need to tan, but I need to wait for my husband to be home for that. He's just out playing football because I'm not one of those girls that can tan their own back. I don't know how people do it and make it look good. I've tried before and it's been a disaster. Good morning everyone. Oh.
Okay.
Do you mind? Good morning everyone.
Good morning everyone.
It's the next day, which means it is New Year's Eve. Are you ready to party?
Yes ma'am.
We have got up, we've both just shoved some comfy clothes on. Finishing packing, I've got my little suitcase ready there. I've got bags of stuff downstairs and we're gonna get going and go start setting up for a party. Also, it's your first feature on the YouTube channel.
I'm honoured. I'm honoured. I never thought I'd make it, to be honest.
What?
Because like, I don't know, you have like there's like barriers and tiers of level, you know, to like let people on these things.
Yeah. Look how short
And I didn't know whether like I would hit that.
You didn't know that as my husband you'd be quite making the cut.
Yeah, I didn't know whether you wanted to like introduce me or it would take some time. Like,
keep your secret.
Yeah, you might want it. That could have been like your hook, the alert. Who is the husband?
Well, spoiler.
It's me.
Right, we're on our way. Literally feels like we're moving house. We've got a mirror, a bar trolley, but we've managed to fit it all. Well, you managed to fit it all in, which is good. But yeah, this mirror is right at my head height. It's a good job I'm small. A tall person would not be able to fit in here. But yeah, we're on our way. So let me show you what I am attempting to do. This is what we're going for.
And she's gonna nail it.
Whether it will be successful is a different question. Right, we are New Year's Eve ready. The hair is finished. Is it giving spider's nest?
No.
Spider's nest? Is that what you call it? Bird's nest? Or spider's web? Got them mixed up. But the girlies are nearly done.
Nearly done.
This is the getting ready station. Abby's going like this.
Comfy.
Love it.
Just need my mask.
That'll be us by the end of the night. Okay, we're ready to party. We're just waiting for the guests to arrive now.
Happy New Year's Eve.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
So it's the 2nd of January and we are doing our 2025 bingo cards. Hello everyone. Happy New Year, because when I'm filming this it's the first time like I'm properly sitting down speaking in the new year. I feel like it's a long time no speak of me actually speaking to the camera. I don't know if it actually has been in the vlog because honestly I've lost track of what I filmed. It's been a busy couple of days. It's been so good, but I feel like we have been surrounded by a lot of people a lot. Like we've been with our friends like the last couple of days, so I haven't really had the chance to just like speak to the camera. So I thought now is a good time for a quick catch up. Since New Year's, yeah, we've just been carrying on the celebrations. New Year's Eve was great, and then we all got up the day after. I don't even know what day it was. Like, what day was New Year's Eve? What day are we on now? Thursday. So Wednesday, like full English, walk in the rain, country pub, having a hearty meal. It was lovely. And then we came home, like had some friends over, watched The Traitors, like played some games. And then today we went to the cinema with our friends. We went to see, literally what's it called? Have I forgotten already? We Live in Time, the new rom-com with Andrew Garfield and Florence Pugh. When I tell you I sobbed, but no, it was good, just sad, very sad. But yeah, all our friends have gone home now. It's unfortunately the end of all the New Year celebrations, but I am quite excited now to like reset the house. We've got everything that we took for New Year's literally just piled in the kitchen still that we haven't unpacked. So I'm going to be resetting. I'm going to be tidying the kitchen, starting to take the Christmas decks down. So I'm going to try film bits of it. And then tomorrow, like the next 2 days, I don't have much planned at all. It is literally like resetting the house, fully taking down all the Christmas stuff. It's Nathan's birthday on Sunday, so I'm gonna like make a cake. I'll be wrapping some of his gifts, getting his like decorations ready for all of that. I'm not gonna go crazy, but I'll do a little something. Time to be productive, so you come in with me for it. Okay, I have de-Christmasified the whole house. I actually wasn't thinking that I was going to do all of it today, but I feel like, do you know when you just get in the zone and you start, it's like, I may as well just get it all done. It's all back to normal. Well, not quite back to normal because I haven't finished like adding decor back in to replace where the Christmas decor was, you know? So this is the living room currently. So obviously the Christmas tree is gone. And tomorrow I'm going to do all the shelves because honestly, I've had enough now. I'm just going to relax the rest of the day and just get a really early night because after New Year's, I have still not recovered with sleep. And then tomorrow I'm gonna like take my time to do the shelves properly so I can like really make sure I love them. I might take a little trip to the shop just to get a couple, there's literally just like a couple of things I want for my vision to come to life, you know, because I had so many Christmassy things that I loved and I collected loads this year from like the start of December, like, and I was gifted loads. And now that it's all gone, I'm like, oh, now like I don't love my normal stuff as much as I love my Christmas stuff. So I feel like I want to get a few little things just to make it feel like special still, you know? Hello everyone, it is a day later since I last spoke to you. As I said yesterday, I did just relax the rest of the evening and I was so tired that last night I had 12 hours sleep. Like, I was about to say, I don't know the last time I had that much sleep. I don't know if I've ever had that much sleep in one night. So my body clearly needed it because I went to bed at 10 p.m. and I didn't wake up till 10 a.m. And I do feel so much better today. So hopefully I'm now recovered from the New Year's lack of sleep. But yeah, I've just got up, got ready, unpacked my suitcase from New Year's, which I still hadn't done. And just done a couple bits, and now I'm about to head out the house to get a few jobs done. I've got all these parcels to return or post. They're like stuff that I bought the week before Christmas or like the week or two before Christmas, and usually I'm quite good at returning stuff quite quickly, but you know, with all the Christmas busyness, it just didn't happen with these things. So I'm going to do it all today because one thing I stand by is I hate not returning parcels. Like having things just like building up and not getting the money back for something I'm not using. No. So I'm going to go do that and do a big food shop because our fridge literally has about 2 things in it. Right, I have been to the post office, dropped all my parcels off. The post office was so busy and I had so many parcels. I felt really bad because I was just holding the queue up. Now I've just got to Lidl. I'm going to do the food shop. I actually quite like doing the food shop like by myself. I just put some headphones in, listen to a podcast, and I feel like I just have a leisurely stroll up and down the aisles. But this car park looks very busy. which is making me think that it's going to be really busy in there. I feel like a lot of people might be in the same boat as me, like nearly going back to work or like restocking for the weekend, restocking after Christmas. So we'll see what it's like. I'm hoping it won't be too bad, but oh well, even if it is, we're not in a rush. We can be patient. Right, I have been and come back from the shopping centre. I was actually wanting to get my camera out a little bit during, but I just couldn't. This is all still new to me and I did not have the confidence to do that because it was busy and I was like, I do not have the confidence for this. But I did just get a few little things, like a couple of little candles, some wrapping paper and stuff, because it is Nathan's birthday, as I've mentioned on Sunday. So tomorrow's Saturday, so I'm going to wrap all these gifts and get all of that ready. But for now, I'm going to go downstairs and finally do the shelves in the living room. It is, what time is it? 5:15. And I've still not done that today. So I'm going to go down and do it now, although Nathan and his brother are playing on the Xbox. So maybe I'll just do like a reveal after. Hello everyone, it is the next morning. I think the last clip was me saying that I will show you the shelves in the living room, which I've clearly not done yet. I didn't end up getting a video of them last night, so I will do that later on today. Currently, my job is to wrap Nathan's birthday presents for tomorrow. I've got this wrapping paper that I got yesterday from Flying Tiger, and I thought while I was doing this, we could have a little chat about like not New Year resolutions, because I don't really like calling them that, but like New Year aims and things that I'm wanting to do in the new year. I know that there's like a lot of talk that goes on this time of year around like things to do, and it can be pretty pressurizing for people. So I'm not wanting to like pressurize people at all. In fact, I'm wanting to do the opposite and just like talk about simple things that, you know, can like just help us in the new year. Me and my friends, I think I put some clips in the other day, we did like some bingo cards for like what we want to do in 2025. So I thought I will just go through some of those things, the ones that like maybe a few people can relate to. Oh my gosh, first thing I'm wrapping and I've already failed with the amount of paper. Anyway, the first thing that I want to do this year is, one of my aims is to read a book every month. I really enjoy reading, but I'm not very good at sticking to it. Like, I'm not always very consistent at it. And the year just gone, so 2024, I was much better at reading and like really using it to switch off, which is something that I've really enjoyed doing, because I'm quite prone to like, when I'm just sat on the sofa watching stuff, I'm always like thinking, oh, I need to get this done, or I'd like be on my phone getting some kind of job done. I'm not very good at just like switching off and actually doing nothing. So I really enjoyed reading to like give me that time where I'm focused on something, but it's relaxing and I'm not getting jobs done. So I did read a few books last year, but this year my aim is to read one a month. I know that's not anything wild, and a lot of people read more than that, but I feel like for me that's a good aim. I think it's achievable. Maybe some months, if I'm busier, it might not be as much, but that is one thing that I'm wanting to do, to like focus on resting properly and being able to switch off. And it's also something I really enjoy doing before bed, and I find that like when I'm reading a book that I'm enjoying, I just scroll less, because when I like sit down or have like 10 minutes here and there to switch off, instead of like going on my phone and scrolling social media, I'll pick up my book. Like I was reading one before Christmas and I went to the dentist and I was like reading it in the dentist waiting room, and I was literally thinking like, I'd usually be scrolling right now. This is so much nicer. So yeah, that's one thing, to read more. Another thing for me personally, on the same lines of reading, is to read my Bible every day. So I am a Christian and I go to church, and that is something that I just find sets up my days so well. And I have been quite good at it. Like I am quite consistent and I do really enjoy doing it. But what I was finding is that I often did it in the mornings and I was getting so tired, like doing it in the mornings, that I wasn't actually taking it in. And then I just lost the flow of doing it a bit in the mornings. So what I'm going to try do now is, I'm going to try it out, see if it works. I want to do it in the morning still, but I'm going to aim to like go downstairs and do it in the living room. Because I think it's like sitting in bed doing it, I'm just literally in like sleeping mode, you know. I've not fully woken up, whereas I think like if I wake up, I get out of bed, put my dressing gown on, go downstairs. I've got a heated blanket that we got as a gift. Like get under the heated blanket on the sofa. I feel like doing that will wake me up a bit more. So then I'll actually take in what I'm reading. Okay, another one is like, I don't know if people have seen this trend on TikTok, but like the underconsumption trend. That is something that I did start doing last year, but I'm really going to start trying to do like strong... Oh gosh, I'm ripping this paper. Does anyone else do this? Like put their foot to hold the wrapping paper while you're cutting the sellotape? I feel like there must be a better way to do it, but I have not figured it out yet. Anyway, I was saying the underconsumption trend is, I don't actually know the full details of it, but I think it's basically where you don't buy anything new until you've like ran out of the products that you're using. So like, I think as girls we can be quite guilty to like buy a new foundation or a new lipstick or something, even though the ones we've got are perfectly fine, or like shower gel or shampoo and stuff like that. So I think the aim of this trend is to like stop us buying things before we actually need them, because then we do just end up having loads. So that's going to be one of my aims. And one thing that I know that my friend was telling me about was that Boots do like a recycling scheme, so you can take them old bottles and you can build up Boots points. I'm not sure exactly how it works. I think there's like some products that are allowed, some products that aren't allowed, like the bottles of them. But that is something I'm going to try to do. I'm going to try to like build up a bag of things, like a bag of empty bottles as I've finished with them, and then take it to Boots and see if I can get any points for it. So yeah, that's the underconsumption trend, and just like being cautious and careful with what I'm spending money on, and trying not to be easily influenced on social media, because that is so easy. Like we're constantly seeing stuff and products that look gorgeous and we'd all love to buy, but I'm really trying to like buy things if I know I truly want them. And one thing I did start doing is like making a list of things that I want, like clothes, skincare stuff, like house stuff. And like as I think of something, I'll write it down on the list. And then if, I don't know, 3 weeks later, I still want it and I feel like treating myself, then I'll maybe get it. And I feel like doing that has definitely helped me cut out things that were just like me thinking I wanted it, but it was really just an impulse thing. Like there's been so many things that in the moment I've been like, oh my gosh, yeah, I want that so much. And then I've written it on my list and 3 weeks later I've been like, no, I really don't want that. Like I'm not even bothered for it. So I'm going to continue doing that, using my list. And then along these same lines, one thing that I put on my bingo card for this year is I want to do like a full no spend month. I've seen a few people do these on TikTok. I've seen some people do like full no spend years, which I'd love to say I could do, but there is absolutely no way. So I feel like a full no spend month is a good starting point. Where basically the aim is like to not buy anything that isn't a necessity. So obviously like food, petrol, I don't know, like birthday gifts I'd count as something like a necessity. I'm not just gonna not get someone a birthday gift because it's my no spend month, but more like things for myself. So like clothes, skincare, makeup, house things, like having a full month where I don't buy anything like that. I think that'll be really good because I can be quite like impulsive, and I think it'll be good to like help me realise that a lot of the stuff that we think we need, we actually really don't. Like I think it can be so easy to think, oh, I need this, when actually you just want it. Like we don't, there's so little that we actually need, you know? Also, I'm just looking at this. I don't know if I'm going to have enough wrapping paper. Hopefully I will. But yeah, I feel like I've gone through quite a lot there. I feel like I've been speaking for ages. I really don't know how long this vlog's going to be. I do feel like I've got a lot of content already. I started editing it last night and it is already quite long. But personally, I really enjoy long vlogs. So I would love to, like my aim as I'm posting them to be, for them to be a bit longer, like 30 minutes plus. Some definitely will not be that, but I feel like this one could potentially be. I will finish wrapping these gifts and then speak to you in a bit with the plans for the rest of the day. We're on a frosty walk.
It's freezing.
It is very cold.
I don't know.
It's
I didn't
been
expect it
so
to be
icy.
cold.
It's actually meant to snow tonight, like all through the night. So you might be waking up to a snowy birthday morning.
I don't know. I want it to. Well, it'd be nice to snow. But I also do want to go to church and see everyone in the morning.
Yeah.
It's my birthday. Like I want the attention. Like,
We are planning on going to church in the morning, so hopefully it'll snow, but all the roads will be clear, so we can still do that. But for now, we've just got out to get some fresh air, have a little stroll. I feel like we haven't done as many walks this Christmas and New Year as we usually do. Oh, I need to sneeze. But we've come to like a local reservoir. Let me show you the view. So this is currently, I mean, it is kind of giving like murder mystery right now.
It's giving like Narnia.
And my grandma lives just near here, so we're gonna go nip into hers after for like a coffee and hopefully a cake. I'm hoping she'll have a cake.
Yeah, I want a hot drink.
Yeah, I'm gonna get hot chocolate. I'm gonna need it to warm me up after this. I've brought the earmuffs out as well for the first time in, I don't even know how long.
She was sceptical
ages.
over the earmuffs, people.
I don't know if I like them anymore.
The car, she was sceptical over them.
But I've slicked my hair back and I've put a hair mask in, and I knew my ears would get cold, so there was no way I was wearing a hat, so it was my only option. Look how icy this is. I don't know if you can even tell on the camera, but this is literally pure ice. Right, we are home from the walk, home from seeing my grandma. I know I mentioned this in the videos on the walk, but oh my gosh, it is so cold. Like, it has not been this cold for quite a while. Like, I think the highest temperature it's gonna get over the next, I think like the next week is like 3 degrees. Like, that's the highest. But it's now time to bake my cake for Nathan. I'm actually doing a chocolate and Guinness cake, hence the Guinness, which if you've not had before probably sounds really weird, but trust me, this is one of the nicest cakes ever. I've never actually made it myself, but it's like one of my mum's specialties, so I'm going to attempt to do it myself for the first time today because Nathan really likes it, and there was some Guinness after New Year left, so I just thought, you know what, I'll take that and I'll make use of it. We don't actually get takeout much at all, do we?
Nah, not really.
But we thought it's like the last night before we're going back to work the next day. And it's your birthday, so why not? Nathan's a weirdo. He gets chips with his curry. Rate it out of 10 in the comments. Right, I have washed my hair, had a shower, finished making the cake. Last task of the day now is just blowing up some balloons. I have finished blowing up all the balloons. I feel like I've got no breath left in my lungs now. That felt like a lot of balloons for one person, but this is what it's looking like. It looks super cute. I'm happy, and now it's time to go to bed. Good morning.
Snow in the house.
I'm here with the birthday boy.
Hello.
What's he got to say?
Happy birthday to me. No, I've got snow in the house.
Well, it is very, very snowy this morning. Like, there is no chance we are getting anywhere. So our plans for the day have gone out the window. We definitely did not make it to church, and it was cancelled anyway. We definitely won't be making it out for a meal, and we'll see if Nathan's family will be able to make it over later for food. But at this rate, probably not, because it is still snowing. But we've just decided to get out, go on a little snowy walk, and then we will just cozy up and chill for the rest of the day. We haven't had snow this deep in quite a while, I'd say. Like, we have had snow, but not this deep. So it's quite exciting. We want to go out and make the most of it. This is so deep. My feet are literally just like disappearing into it. It's so pretty though. Everyone is sledging or building snowmen. Right, I'm finally gonna show you the shelves in the living room. Ignore the not pretty aesthetic on the TV. Nathan's playing some Indiana Jones game, I think. So this is this side. I'm wanting to get a few more books for this bit up here. But like, nice display books are really expensive. So that's just something I'll collect over time. And like these ones here as well, I'd love for them to one day be like a little bit cuter ones. Yeah, I have my record player there, and I have a lovely collection of records now. I got a couple for Christmas. And then this is the other side. Again, like where these magazines are there. I'd love for that to be some like aesthetic books soon. And then I got these two boxes here from John Lewis with a voucher I got for Christmas. I'm really happy with how they've turned out. I would love to be able to just like spend loads of money on getting new stuff for them and like getting new decor bits. But for, oh, these frames are not straight. But for using what I had and a couple of things I got with vouchers, I'm really pleased with how they've turned out. And like, it's the kind of things that I'll eventually keep collecting or get little bits for like birthdays and Christmases that I can update it with. Right guys, we've just been chilling for the day, finished a series that we were watching, and it's
6 out of 10.
6 out of 10 you rate it. It was Missing You on Netflix. It's like one of the Harlan Coben, is that how you say it? He has quite a few like limited series on Netflix, and we've really enjoyed his other ones. It was good, but I'd say that it's, out of all of his that we've watched, it was the worst one. Like his other ones are all better. But yeah, and then as we've just been chilling on the sofa, I've been editing the vlog, and I've realised, oh my gosh, it is so long. But as I mentioned, I do like long vlogs, so it was what I was wanting. But on that note, I'm gonna leave it there and close it off all we're doing for the rest of the day now is just having some birthday cake. Some of Nathan's family are nipping round in a little bit. I think they should be able to make it now in the snow. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. As my first video, I can't believe how long I've made it. But I would love it if you could subscribe and like, please.
You hated that.
Yeah, I did hate saying that. But it would be great and help me as I'm starting my new and exciting YouTube channel. But for now, I hope you have a wonderful day, evening, morning, week, weekend, whenever you're watching this. And I will see you again in another video very soon. Bye.